Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. In this video we are going to take a look at how to use the static files or the Linux files from the core station and how to download them and how to use it in our static processing. Qatar has a series of control networks established across the country, and it also has the continuously operating reference stations which gives you the Linux files for processing while doing the static survey. Just in case if you have missed out something and if your quality of the static state data is not too good, you can download the files from the reference stations and use them to your static survey. In this tutorial we will take a look at how to download the static files from the continuously operating reference stations and how to use them in our static processing. In order to have your static data from the course reference station, you need to find a login and password. First thing first, we will log into my account. Everybody can get this account for free, and you can go into the concerned authority to get your login and password. File first, Linux job service, create a new job. Choose the date in which you did the survey. In my case, I just did a survey on 28th of this month, and I choose the date. And only you can download once in a while, or if you are doing a regular basis, you can download data on a daily basis. We are just going to see once in a while how we can download the data. You can also try out these ones. Go next. Give your start time. My start time is around 14 hours, that is 2 p.m. and I did my survey for around 5.5 hours. And you can also choose the observation rates from here. I prefer to choose about 5 seconds per observation. Go next. You can choose two options, GPS and GPS plus GLaNOS. I choose from GPS and GLaNOS. You need to select the place, and you need to find the network sites close to it. You can select with three different options. You can enter your position where you did the survey and then just get the sites nearby, or you can go into the map here, and on the map you can select your reference stations which you want to download. I want to download this station and then this station. Say select. Now it gets selected. Once it gets selected, it will be displaying the number of stations you are going to download down here below. And you can also check the availability of the data from this icon. Just press this. Once you have a green box on the date, see on my 28th I have data for 24 hours. So this one is like having the data for 20 hours. This station, just check it. Sometimes some stations may not have data on the web, so just check whether your station's data is available on the web. Once you've done it, just go next and give submit. Wait for a few minutes, like 2 to 3 minutes. You should be able to get the results and you can download them. Once you have done, once you have waited for a few minutes, just press on the results and just say show. It will show you the results of the files availability and which is ready for download. If the icon is this, just follow the instructions below. If the icon is here, you just have to click on this and say download all. And download the files. Once done, we'll go into the GPS processing software and look at how to process this data with our static files. Now I have my static data processing ready. I'm going to just drag and drop my files. So this is my static file from the GPS. So I just drag and drop it, and just say okay. And these files, the Rhinex files, generally when you take GPS and GLaNOS, you get three files. One is the observation files, next is the navigation file, and the GLaNOS files. You need to import all the three. Just drag and drop all the three files for both the stations. So we have two stations which I have downloaded from my Qatar course net. So I just download all the three files. These are my two network stations, and say okay. So these are my stations, and you can see the occupation details. This is for 5 hours, and my base station went around for 2 hours. So I'm just making sure that these are in working simultaneously. The data which I have downloaded is in line with or in between the line of the time of the my base station working. So I just go here, go into the points processing, and create this as uh, make this as control network, control points. These are the values from the course network. So this, make this as control point, and also the next point here, next reference station, I just go here and make this also as control points. Okay, now I just made these two as control points. I need to derive the coordinates of this point. Let's see how the coordinates of this point is going to change when we do the processing. Okay, so just go into survey and just click process baselines. Just look at the RMS values, and just look at the solution types. It's fixed and it has got RMS, very good RMS values. More the time you observe on the point which you want to establish, the RMS values are going to improve. I just did for 1 hour. Maybe 8 to 10 hours observation would be good enough to get very good RMS values. You can check in the case of the first two between the reference stations here, the QUNI and UMSA, the RMS values, the precision values are very good because it has about 5 hours of observation. So the more the time you observe on the base point which you are going to establish, higher would be the results. And you can also check the length of the baselines. It's like 42 kilometers and 25 kilometers, and also 19 kilometers from the base. So just save my results. Once you save the results, you'll get the results here, and you can check the coordinate quality here, and your base point is now established. So this is the Qatar grid quality, and this is the Qatar grid coordinates. This is the local latitude, longitude, and the global latitude, longitude coordinates to establish the other control points nearby. So this is an option which if you can which you can use to cross verify your base station coordinates, and also you can use to establish new control points.